Wow, man, I'm telling y'all, boy. Instagram. What is up? Ooh. Man, I'm telling y'all, I could not. Man, they kicked me out. Instagram kicked me out. Ooh. Wow. Wow. It's freaking up. Okay, family, almost done. Almost done. Oh, family in Australia, peace. My beautiful family in Australia. Peace to you, family. Peace to you. Everyone, let me know where you're from. I know I have a lot of international family on here, and I appreciate each and every one of you. All right. Okay, family, we're almost done here. So Instagram kicked me out. They kicked your brother out again. Okay, we're almost done. Okay. Thank you, my brother. Nutty_bars. Appreciate you, brother. Yes, sir. We left off on Clippers. Yes, we did. Inglewood in the house. Sacramento, LA, Edmond, Oklahoma. Okay, family, we in here. The Bay, Utah, New York. Too much truth. I feel you. Appreciate you from New York. The Yay area. Okay, I got my Bay family in. Canada's in here. We got the D. Detroit, Minneapolis, Muskegon, Michigan, Pittsburgh, Maryland, New Jersey. Talk to me. VA, Virginia. Okay, family. Riverside, California. Okay, right off the 91 or the 210 in Riverside. Baltimore, Napa, Cleveland. Oh my God. All right, family. Let me get back into it. I'm gonna finish this up. All right. Toronto, Canada's in here. I just love to see how many areas y'all from, man. I'm loving this. Cali, Bang. Of course, that's look. Compton. That's where I'm from. Philly, Jamaica, Chicago. All right, family. So let's do this. Knock this out. Last little piece here. The Clipper was the name of a slave ship. Okay, a fleet of slave ships. They named that, and then the majority of players were black men. So if they knew that their team was named after a slave ship or a fleet of slave ships that brought their ancestors in here, I don't think they would want to play for that team, or I think they would probably petition to change the name. All right? I think so. Oh man, you're from all over the world, man. I'm looking at this. Some of the places I'm looking at. So I just want to say that on that piece. Now, here's another piece on here that everyone needs to know. When it comes to the game of basketball, there's a lot of psychology that goes into this, okay? And just please stay with me. Remember, Cash App, and I do appreciate those who just dropped in the Cash App. Let me call out your names to show the supporters. Mark Kyle Henderson, thank you for your support. Brandon Hunter, thank you for your support. Sister Belinda Lindsay, thank you for your support. Sister Ronina Davis, thank you for your support. There are more, but they're coming in. I thank you all for your support. Thus far, it's a lot of research. It takes a lot of time, but I appreciate you. Denver's in the house. H-Town in the house. Tampa's in the house. Oh, man, we all in the house. We all in here. So, family, next point. When it comes to basketball, the game is very psychological. Now, mind you, I'm a tall brother. I'm 6'7". All right, I'm 6'7". So I should be on a basketball court right now, right? Right. The court itself is a rectangle, okay? The shape is a rectangle, right? The rectangle's color is a white barrier. And they're like, oh, here he go. No, just stay with me. A white rectangle barrier. You have a middle area, or middle ground, or half court. You then have a ball. The traditional color of the ball was changed to a brown ball with black lines. And each net on both sides of the court. And I'm glad someone pointed out that the rectangle is the shape for most sports. Exactly my point. The color is always the same, a rectangle of white. When the studies have shown that different colors would actually be best. But for now, most sports have a rectangle of white as the barrier, or the area of which you can play in. But let's stick to basketball for now. You have a brown ball covered around with black lines. both sides of the court, you have a white net. Yes? You are a black or brown or red original individual. You are playing. You have this ball, which is also a sphere. It is a sphere, okay, the shape of a planet, somewhat, because a planet like this planet is oblongish, okay, spherical oblongish. It is not perfectly round, but let's say the ball, which is perfectly round. As you are playing this ball, you are a brown-skinned man throwing a brown ball on the ground, covered in black lines. You are bouncing this ball on a brown court, surrounded and covered through with black lines as well, small black lines, surrounded by a barrier of white, and you are playing against your own brother 9 times out of 10, your own cousin 9 times out of 10. What I'm saying is the black person, the brown person, the red person, the original person, and you are dribbling. Your whole goal and obstacle is to get this brown ball with black lines into the white net on the opposite side of the court. Yes? Once you throw that ball that you have slammed, the ball represents the earth. It represents the original people happening to be brown and black. Brown and black. You slam them on the earth. You then are 100% successful or accepted. You're successful or accepted once you destroy your own and then toss them into a white net. Some of you might think I'm going a little far, but once you toss them into the white net, you are then applauded for doing such. And whoever has control of the ball doesn't matter, because you are still playing within the confines or the barrier of or the prison of or the rectangle of a barrier of white. So it doesn't matter who wins within the court. The person that controls the court always wins. Very psychological game. The origin of basketball started with a peach basket. It was a peach basket. And you threw the ball in the basket and you had to climb up there and get it out. But in this one, the game is over when the person throws their own people into the hands of those who control the white net enough times over and over and over again. That is some of the science behind it. There's a lot more into it. And you don't have to believe nothing I just said. But please research it for yourself. Please research it for yourself. The same thing with football. The same thing with football. Same exact thing with football. Somebody mentioned boxing. Do you really want to go there? Boxing. Let me just give you a piece when it comes to boxing. Boxing has always been a sport of skill. But when it comes to black people, it wasn't used as a skill of who could just fight the best. It was used to see who could kill the other person, who could stay alive longer. Boxing for black people, there was something called the Battle Royale. The Battle Royale. Please research this, where they would put black men or black children in a ring, blindfold them. They would blindfold them, and they would ring a bell and have them all swing and fight one another. And whoever lived the longest won. That was called the Battle Royale. Boxing for black people was used as a mechanism of entertainment for the dominant society, but their entertainment was our pain. To see who could kill one another faster and who could be the last man standing. You heard about that? The last man standing. The very first official black heavyweight boxing champion of the world was Jack Johnson. Jack Johnson was a product of the Battle Royale. Jack Johnson used to fight in the Battle Royale. And he was one of those who won in the Battle Royale. And he went on to be a pro boxer because they put him up as a pro boxer. They put him up as that. And so that is where that came from. It was something called Mandingo fighting. Yes, sir. You are correct. Mandingo fighting. During slavery, they would have two strong black men. They would get each one of them drunk. And this is another reason why I don't drink no goddamn alcohol. It was used to destroy the Native Americans, our red-skinned brothers, not the Moors who are the true aboriginals, but those. It was used to wipe them out, and alcohol was also used to wipe out a part of the black men and women in America as well. They got us drunk during Mandingo fights. They would get two men drunk, and then they would have them fight one another to the death. To the death. And whoever won, they would let them be free and not work for the rest of the night and the next day. They would let them drink more alcohol. They would give them food. The slave master would let him sleep in the house. He would applaud him for killing his own brother. Mandingo fighting. Sorry, I had to give you that because someone asked about boxing. So I had to drop that truth when it comes to boxing. All right? Get up off the alcohol. Ain't nothing special about that. If you need alcohol in order for you to become communicative and to be, fun and be able to just interact and have fun with people, then that is a drug. You shouldn't need alcohol to be able to relax and have fun. That means you're addicted to that. If you need it, then you're addicted. I don't need no damn alcohol to have fun, to go dance, to sing, and I don't need no alcohol for that. But if you do, you're addicted. Okay? So, all right, family, I pray this information helped. I pray I was able to give you something to help you understand something, to connect these dots of what is happening, what's going on out here. I pray I was able to give you something. And if you feel that you learned about something, somebody asked about weed. Okay, I can't leave yet. Hold on. I can't leave yet. Somebody asked about weed. Stay with me. Now, okay, look, I said weed, and now some of y'all like, what are you gonna say about weed? What are you gonna say about weed? Okay, number one. What you are smoking today is not at all anywhere near the original Indian hemp plant, the cannabis that you have heard about in the 60s, nor the 70s, nor the 80s, and damn sure not the 90s. Period. The Indian hemp plant, that weed that y'all smoking, that you call fire, that you call bang, Dodie, Kush, Obama, Maui Wowie, Blueberry Yum Yum. All right, just pineapple Kush. Listen. All right, I had a life. All right. That weed that y'all smoking has more chemicals in it right now than you could ever imagine. The THC content alone is over 1,000% more than it used to be in the 60s. THC is tetrahydrocannabinol. That's what THC stands for. Tetrahydrocannabinol. It is a neurochemical which makes you high. It gives you that euphoric feeling where you feel loose, you feel calm, you relaxed. You feel like you are free. You feel like, oh man, I can be creative. Oh, I can focus now. If you need a damn plant to smoke, to focus, it is a drug for you. Let me say that again. And I'm not talking about some of my brothers and sisters who have real medical conditions. If you have real medical conditions, then there is something legal and there's something natural called cannabidiol, cannabis oil. Cannabidiol, cannabis oil, which is the medicinal, the beneficial part of marijuana. When you put fire to it, it changes the chemical molecular structure of the plant and it becomes a hallucinogen. It is no longer a healing, healthy herb. It is the oil. Just like with aloe vera, you don't see nobody smoking no damn aloe vera, do you? Did you see anybody smoking aloe vera? Please point them out. They open the plant up and they pull out the gel. They pull out the useful part. Ain't nobody smoking aloe vera plants. Ain't nobody smoking parsley. Nobody's smoking spinach. But all of those are plants. They have certain herbal qualities. Yes? So you take out the good, not the bad. The cannabidiol oil is good. that is used for many different medicinal things. It's like aloe vera. Yes, it is very good. But smoking it, bro, sis, cause y'all be smoking too damn much nowadays. I'm like, Lord have mercy, man, y'all. Come on, man. The enemy watches you. And if any of you think that the medical marijuana is good, no. The medical marijuana was heavily sponsored by George Soros. Prop 64 in California, heavily sponsored by George Soros. He has at least 2 marijuana facilities in, not Oklahoma, but in, I believe it's Ohio. I'll get that. I'll fact check that. But George Soros has at least 2 marijuana laboratories. And the majority of the marijuana that you receive in these so-called medical dispensaries comes from those laboratories. And within those medical marijuana vials in that plant, you have something called paraquat. Paraquat, number 1, is a chemical. Check that chemical out. Paraquat. Number two, atrazine. Atrazine, a chemical that Professor Tyrone B. Hayes at the University of California, Berkeley studied, which demonstrates and shows that it changes the gender of frogs. Atrazine, which was changing males to females. It is a chemical which now makes a person homosexual. Don't get mad at me, goddammit, just study it. Don't get mad at me. Somebody mentioned marijuana and I had to give it to you because too many of my people are smoking this and you're not realizing what's going on. Never trust the same government that legalizes your murder to legalize your health. This government legalized your murder, and you think they're going to legalize your health? No. The pharmaceutical industry is an over $1 trillion industry. Why would they give you the legal access to a plant which is in essence supposed to cure all of the illnesses that they profit from? Think with me. Why is it that commercials have come out recently dealing with cancer coming from cigarettes in the tobacco industry? Why is it that the tobacco industry is now running away from promoting cigarettes? Let me guess. Could the tobacco executives, could they have switched most of their investments into marijuana and then promoted commercials to say that tobacco is bad so that they could push everyone into the new phase of legalized marijuana because marijuana is now becoming the new cigarette? Maybe. Y'all let me know if I'm crazy. You let me know if I'm crazy. Let me know. If I were a businessman, if I were a tobacco company executive, and I saw that the sales were going down because too many people were coming down with cancer, I would find a way to switch my investments. What would I do? I would look at what the people want, and I would give it to them. I would give them what they want. I would make it easily accessible to them, and then I would legalize it, and then I would what? Tax it. Legalized marijuana is not only taxed, legalized marijuana is also going to be promoted on commercials in edibles. You want your marijuana that bad? Do you know that they're about to start promoting commercials for legalized edible marijuana? Edible marijuana for children? Do you know that they're about to start promoting marijuana in gummy bears? Edible gummy bears? Edible tea for children? Edible candies? Edible lollipops? Is that what you want? That's where it's going. Weed is that important, huh? Weed is more important than your freedom? You get murdered in the street, but you want to fight more for weed than you want to fight for freedom, justice, and equality? Weed is more important than you getting a job? Weed is more important than you having your own schools? Weed is more important than you having your own banks? Weed is more important than you having your own damn grocery stores, your own companies, your own housing? Weed is more important than your freedom? Please tell me how smoking marijuana is going to make us free as a people. Let me know. If marijuana will make us free, I'll start smoking yesterday. I'm not going off on people who smoke. I'm going off on the fact that you don't know what they are doing with the marijuana that they have allowed you to have access to. That's all I'm saying. know that there is a bigger agenda to this. Government will never give you free access to something that they know is going to cure all of the damn diseases and cure all of the things that they make money from. They make money from managing your sickness. But if marijuana cures sickness, well, wait a minute. I'm going to give them the same plant that's going to cure the disease that I created the medication to manage for them, that I make money and profit from through the insurance. Think about it. Think about it from a business perspective. Think about it business-wise. They got us coming and going, bro. They got us. They got us. If you smoke weed, if you're a real weed smoker, you listening to me. If you're a real weed head, if you're a real smoker, if you're a professional weed smoker, you listening right now. You listening. And here's the last thing I'm going to say before I get off of here. For all of you who like to say, well, just grow your own, please explain to me, where did you get your seeds from?
Exactly.
Where did you get your seeds from, Mr. Let Me Grow It Myself? Where did your seeds come from? Because I guarantee you, no black or brown person has access to no 100% organic, non-GMO, non-chemicalized marijuana. You the only one who got the real weed. Jamaica is heavily chemicalized. Their marijuana is heavily chemicalized. Jamaica is still under the authority of Europe. Their marijuana got more chemicals in it than most. You don't have no access to no real, original, organic, non-GMO marijuana in this country. No, you don't. Trust me when I say you don't. And if you did, I wouldn't encourage you to promote it on here, because there are agents on here. Mr. Let Me Grow It Myself. Grow some damn balls and step up and start fighting against the injustice going on in our community. Then I'd be impressed. So quick to want to grow marijuana but not start your own business. So quick to want to grow marijuana but not get a school. So quick to want to grow marijuana but not grow your own tomatoes, your own watermelon, your own cabbage, your own food. Aren't you going to be hungry after you smoke? Damn. All right, man. I love you, family. Y'all know I love you. Okay, it's all love. It's all love. It's all love. So don't get mad at me. All right? I used to smoke weed. I don't know if y'all knew this, but I used to smoke weed. I did. No, for real. Word is bond to Allah. I really did. I used to smoke weed from the age of 8 to 9. I smoked weed. Yes, I said 8 to 9. I was done. By the time I was 9 years old, I finished smoking weed. So I've been done with it. It's been almost 20 years. I've been done with smoking. I'm good. All right. So I'm going to save this video. If you feel that you have learned anything, family, if you feel that you have learned anything, that you have gained any solutions, any more knowledge, any more information that is helping you in your life, Cash App your brother, let me know. Show me that you appreciate the knowledge. Show me that this class has been in session and you have learned something. Cash App 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, whatever you feel this information is worth. Whatever you feel this knowledge is worth to you and to your family, to your children, to your people. My gamer tag? Oh, I don't have a gamer tag. I used to play video games. I used to be tough in video games, but I don't anymore. So much love, family. I truly appreciate you. Once again, please take this information and use it. And I'm going to save this video. I want it to be a Muslim because it made sense. Somebody said that this information is worth $50,000. Wow. Okay, I appreciate that. HH_RM12. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. All right, fam. So I'm about to head out. And I don't do this for money, clearly. I'm just saying if you'd like to support, because it is research and you don't argue with your teacher when you have to pay for your classes.
Right.
Think about that. This is voluntary. So if you want to support, that's all up to you. Truly appreciate your family. Much love. May Allah continue to bless each and every one of you for tuning in. And I'll be going live the next couple of days when I travel out of town. I'll be flying out in a day and a half. Can't tell y'all where, but just know